Welcome to the Cybersecurity Education Series. My name is Michael Mullins. I'm the Military Segment Regional Manager at Industry Expansion Solutions at North Carolina State University. This section of the series addresses cybersecurity incidents. A cybersecurity incident is a violation or imminent threat of violation of computer security policies, acceptable use policies, or standard security practices. Examples of cybersecurity incidents are an attacker commands a botnet to send high volumes of connection requests to a web server, causing it to crash. Users are tricked into opening a quarterly report sent via email that is actually malware. Running the tool has infected their computers and established connections with an external host. Or an attacker obtains sensitive data and threatens that the details will be released publicly if the organization does not pay a designated sum of money. Also, a user provides or exposes sensitive information to others through peer-to-peer file sharing services. It should be understood that contractors or subcontractors are not capable of establishing a perfect defense system against a cybersecurity incident. A cyber incident that is reported by a contractor or subcontractor shall not, by itself, be interpreted as evidence that the contractor or subcontractor has failed to provide adequate security on their covered contractor information systems or has otherwise failed to meet the requirements of the clause within the DFARS covering defense information and cyber incident reporting. Also regarding incident response plans, attacks frequently compromise personal and business data, and it is critical to respond quickly and effectively when security breaches occur. The longer it takes to respond to the breach, the more likely that the perpetrator of the penetration will be able to acquire additional information about your company to include proprietary information that could affect business. One of the benefits of having an incident response capability is that it supports responding to incidents systematically, i.e. following a consistent incident handling methodology so that the appropriate actions are taken. When the incident occurs, you do not want to be trying to decide how you respond, rather to have a plan or a process in place so that everyone within the organization understands how to respond to the breach. Incident responses help personnel to minimize loss or theft of information and disruption of services caused by incidents. The longer the breach occurs, the quicker that you're able to respond to the breach and report it to officials within the Department of Defense, the less likely that the perpetrator of the breach can continue to acquire additional information about your company or secure the information and prevent you from utilizing your systems within the company. Another benefit of an incident response is the ability to use information gained during incident handling to better prepare for handling future incidents and to provide stronger protection for systems and data. When a company's IT system is breached and is reported to the Department of Defense, and then they do their investigation of the incident, then it benefits all other defense contractors by the lessons learned that the Department of Defense can share with their supply chain members. Elements of an incident response plan. Organizations, companies should have a formal, focused, and coordinated approach to responding to incidents, including an incident response plan that provides the roadmap for implementing the response capability. The incident response plan should include the following elements: statement of management commitment, purpose and objectives of the policy, scope of the policy, to whom and what it applies and under what circumstances. This is critical that individuals and units within an organization clearly understand their assigned role and responsibilities as a part of the incident response plan. Definition of computer security incidents and related terms. Many individuals within your organization may not have a comprehensive or even good understanding of IT systems. It's incumbent to have a glossary and to write your incident response plan in the language that everyone within your organization can understand how to respond. Include organizational structure. Definition of roles, responsibilities, levels of authority should include the authority of the incident response team to confiscate or disconnect equipment and to monitor suspicious activity, the requirements for reporting certain types of incidents, the requirements and guidelines for external communications and information sharing. Include prioritization or severity ratings of incidents, performance measures, and reporting and contact forms. Incident response. Considerations before and during your 72-hour reporting window. The 72-hour reporting window is a requirement by DoD. The nuts and bolts of reporting. Obtain a Department of Defense approved medium assurance certificate. Take time now to obtain the certificate. Do not wait until you experience a cyber incident. If you go to the provided website, you can apply for the certificate now. Report through the DoD Cyber Incident Reporting and Cyber Threat Information Sharing Portal, or more commonly called DIBNet, at dibnet.dod.mil. And keep in mind for subcontractors that you do not report a cyber incident to the prime vendor. Report directly to the Department of Defense. Incident response. Some post-reporting considerations that companies need to think about now. Protect proprietary information. Defined as information identifying the contractor, trade secrets, it's commercially sensitive information. When you report an incident to the DoD, they will try to reduce the proprietary information when it shares cyber incident information with affected entities, forensic analysts, law enforcement, counterintelligence agencies, and the defense industrial base participants. Remember, make it easy for DoD to identify and withhold attributional or proprietary information. Mark your information clearly within your system. Cyber Incident Reporting Assessment. When reporting a cyber incident, contractors and subcontractors submit to the Department of Defense a cyber incident report. Also can be found on dibnet.dod.mil. Malicious software, if detected and if isolated. Media or access to covered contractor information systems, and equipment when requested by the requiring activity or contracting officer. DoD decision to conduct a cyber incident damage assessment. The contracting officer will verify that the clause is included in your contract. The DoD Component Damage Assessment Office, or DAMO, and requiring activity will determine if a cyber incident damage assessment is warranted based on the information they receive. Once the decision to conduct an assessment is made, the requiring activity will notify the contractor, the company, via the contracting officer, and the contracting officer will request the media or information and resources and data from the contractor to make a determination if an assessment is necessary. In conclusion, it's critical that companies establish an incident response plan. Small to medium-sized businesses that do not have a system in place within their organization to prevent a breach can either lose a significant amount of revenue as a result of penetrations, or even worse, possibly their business. Thank you.